फाइनली हामी चाहिँ यहाँ आइसक्यौँ है यो आइल्यान्डमा जाने हामीलाई लिएर जाने ऊ चाहिँ यही हो जस्तो लाग्यो मलाई कि अर्को बोटहरू पनि छ यहाँनिर उतै मान्छे माथि चलाउने पनि छ अब यो गुड्ने जस्तो लाग्दैन सबै खिया लाग्दो देख्दाखेरि यहाँनिर मान्छे पनि कोही हुनुहुन्न कि यहाँ त आइपुग्यो हामी अब कहाँ जाने के गर्ने थाहा भएन क्या एक्चुअली त्यहाँदेखि सबै थरी लिनु परेन अहिले लिनलाई त अहिले यहाँ हेरौँ न पहिला सुरु के हुन्छ यहीँ भित्र रहेछ मन्दिर चाहिँ यो भित्र क्या मन्दिर चाहिँ यो अगाडिको आइल्यान्ड जस्तो छ नि पानीको बिचमा भएको ठाउँमा रहेछ होइन जाने चाहिँ कसरी भन्ने कुरा हो क्या यहाँनिर गाडीहरू टन्नै छ Hi, yeah.
Hi, how you doing?
Hey, not by yourself.
Grand, yeah.
Yeah, see, I wanted to go to the temple, just across that river.
Yes.
But I don't know how to go there.
Have you booked in or contacted anyone?
Nothing yet.
Not at all. Okay, you just showed up.
Yep.
Right, tell you what, I'll give someone a call here and I'll hope for the best.
Right, anyways, thank you so much, really appreciate it.
Nice kit.
Yeah, that's a new one.
Can I ask why you have two mics? One linked to the camera.
See, there is another camera.
Yeah.
There's another camera for vlogging for my face.
Yeah.
And this is for the POV.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why that is here.
Where
Just
do you post?
YouTube. Just started a couple of months ago.
Yeah. How's it going?
Not too good, but I'm doing good on TikTok.
Yeah.
But not having enough subscribers on YouTube.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok,
YouTube's
it's going well.
harder to go on.
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I actually started a TikTok account like a month ago. Just that I make like wooden swords and I posted. It's going quite well.
Yeah, TikTok is good.
Yeah.
But it's very hard to get that viewers into the YouTube.
Yeah.
That's what I'm facing right now.
Yeah.
So, यहाँ आऊ न यता छ क्या भित्र को केही गर्दैन नगर केही नगर ओ
Anything yet?
अस्ति त नडर अस्ति त डरेर चाहिँ के गर्दैन बिस्तारै आऊ त बिस्तारै टोक्दैन क्या अब
They are on their way.
Right, they're coming to us.
Here, just out of curiosity, would you mind if I get your TikTok?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, cool. Stay safe. Go.
Right.
Yeah, doggies. How are you? Can I help you with anything?
I guess I talk too much.
We want to go to the Iskon.
Yes, that's this way.
Yeah, there's a guy inside.
There's a
Which
guy
Yeah.
camera do you prefer?
Yeah, that's
Sorry?
like a
Which
red
camera do you prefer?
Both of them best on their own way. So these are for POV,
Yeah.
and if you need to show your face, they're very portable, and then you can carry them.
How's the stability on it?
Amazing.
I know like the action cameras. They also have really good like built-in stability.
Yeah, I just bought it like a week ago,
Yeah.
and then so I'm soon getting my bike license. So देखिहाल्नु भयो हैन I just met a guy अनि उ पनि भर्खरै टिकटक युट्युबतिर केही गर्छु भनेर गरिरहेको रहेछ हैन अनि उले सो क्यामेरा खिच्छ त्यताबाट
वनिरा यत्रो टुटेल गौडी छ हजुरको
हो
मलाई त्यो कुकुरले हेर्नु त
छ्या
कत्रो नम्रो गाडो डराइ म त टोक्छ कि जस्तो लाग्यो
एलिन जा भन्छ
कसले
सो देखिहाल्नु भयो गोप्रोमा त्यो उसको साउन्ड रेकर्ड भयो कि भएन अनि त्यसपछि उसलाई भेटेँ मैले अनि उसले चाहिँ मलाई सोशल इन्फ्लुएन्सर हो भनेर चाहिँ उसले बोर्ड मगाइदियो कि नत्र यो पोसिबल हुन्थ्यो जस्तो मलाई लाग्दैन है सो उसले चाहिँ भर्खरै कल गरिदिएर नत्र यदि म चाहिँ यतिकै नर्मल मान्छेको भइदिएको भए चाहिँ यतिको अब जे हुन्छ नि प्रायोरिटी हुन्थेन होला सायद किनकि हामीले बुक गरेर आउनुपर्ने थियो केही पनि बुक गरेन हावातालमा यतिकै आयो होइन अनि कुरा गरेँ उसले पनि मैले भर्खर स्टार्ट गरेको हो मेरो एउटा भिडियोमा चाहिँ 4 लाख भ्युज गयो भनेर भन्दै थियो नि हामी त्यस्तै सडक कुरा गऱ्यौँ अनि त्यसपछि उसले चाहिँ यहाँको मान्छेले फोन गर्थ्यो किनकि ऊ बस्ने भनेको हाफ एन आवर उता रहेछ होइन हामी जताबाट आयो त्यतैबाट अनि त्यहाँनिर छ कृष्ण मन्दिर उसले फोन गरेर चाहिँ अब सोशल इन्फ्लुएन्सर रहेछ कसैले आएर हेल्प गरिदिन सक्छ त भनेर भन्यो अनि उसले बोट मगाइदिएको छ है सो आइ एम भेरी एक्साइटेड गाइज है कहिलेकाहीँ चाहिँ अब हामीले चाह्यौँ भगवान्ले पनि चाहनु भएन चाहिँ सबै कुरा पोसिबल हुन्छ है सो आफ्नो इच्छा आकाङ्क्षाहरू नमार्नुहोस् तपाईँलाई के गर्न मन छ गर्नु सो अब चाहिँ हामी एकैचोटि उता गएर भेट्छौँ म अहिले पछि ड्रोन उडाएर पनि देखाउँछु तपाईँलाई त्यहाँ के छ भनेर तैपनि म अहिले यहीँबाट उडाउनु पर्ला जस्तो छ सेम त्यस्तै त्यस्तै अब पोखराको बिन्दावासी चाहिँ अलि धेरै टाढा छ यो चाहिँ जस यहीँबाट धेरै टाढा धेरै 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 टाढा चाहिँ छैन तर जस एउटै डिजाइनको छ क्या जस्तै चारैतिरबाट घेरेको तालले अनि त्यसपछि बिचमा छ अनि यो पनि त्यस्तै नै हो यसमा चाहिँ जङ्गल धेरै त्यसमा चाहिँ मन्दिर मात्रै छ यताउता गरेर मन्दिर मात्रै भरियो यो चाहिँ पुरै जङ्गलको बिचमा छ है Hi there, is it for us?
What can I do for you? I need to know what you're doing.
So we are from Glasgow
Yeah,
and then we came to Belfast on 29th
right,
and then we are from Nepal
right,
and we are Hindu
right.
and then I wanted to visit here but I didn't know that we need to book everything before we come here
Yeah,
and I just met a guy right there.
Well, normally we put, yeah, I know, I heard. Can you
Yeah.
tie that case? Just tie it on the rock.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. Just pull me in.
Yeah.
So, we're not really geared up for, that's okay.
Is that fine?
We're
Right.
not really geared up for visitors.
Right.
The guard is broken.
Oh, is it this one?
And, I need to know in advance, what you want to do.
So,
And of course, you have to pay.
yeah, I will pay. I'm happy to pay for it.
So, how come somebody from Nepal has a Glasgow accent?
Me? I just have been 2 years living in Glasgow.
And you picked up the accent already?
Yeah, exactly. I don't know. I don't even believe myself. You know what I mean?
And what about you? You're also from Glasgow?
Yeah. She's my wife.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, she's my wife.
Okay. So, let me tie this rope around the chain.
Right.
Hold on, let me switch this.
Do you want me to help you? Right.
There's not much. Sorry.
Do I need to take it off?
undo that?
Right.
Yeah, that's. No, I need to talk. I need to talk first before we go over.
Right, no problem.
I need to talk to the guy who called me.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you have to book in
Yeah.
online because in order to get insured, to go on the boat and all that kind of stuff.
Do you need to get a license to
Yeah,
drive
you
this?
do. I need a hand.
Oh, right, no worries.
Just pull me in.
Right, no problem.
Thanks.
Sure.
So let's go and we can talk to this. Where was he?
He was on that house just
Is that
behind
yours?
us. No, that one.
Oh.
See that one? Walks off. So see,
This is what we. This is a local guy who knows better. We never ever park the car with the wheels facing the lake.
okay, just in case
You
if
see
it's
that one? That's
No.
my car. You see the way I turned the wheel?
yeah,
So even if your handbrake is on,
right.
it has happened.
Oh,
And your handbrake, because all these handbrakes now are on the foot.
yep,
They're automatic.
yep.
And you push a button and you put the handbrake.
Yeah, just mine one is manual.
Right? So then they've rolled into the lake. We've
Oh.
lost a few cars that way. They just go straight in.
Few cars.
A few cars, yeah. And even while we were on the ferry, it was a few weeks ago, we had,
So do you take a car up there?
yeah, we take a car.
I just flew a drone over there.
But when this is working, we can take cars on it. But we're just changing the starter motor. Because we need it for the weekend. The weekend's very, very busy.
Okay.
We get about 200 or 300 people on the weekends.
Right. Are they all Hindus or
All
like?
Hindus, yeah.
Oh,
Mostly
okay.
Hindus. We do marriages, weddings, we do engagement ceremonies,
Oh.
and people are exchanging rings.
So is that
When the
so?
child's getting the first grains,
Oh,
when
yeah.
we do those
Winning
ceremonies.
ceremony, we call it.
Yeah,
Yeah. Didn't know that this is happening
all that kind
in
of
the
stuff.
UK.
We do that.
Yeah, because last time, like a couple of weeks ago, we've been to one of the Iskon.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, in Glasgow. It's outside of Glasgow, just quite nearby.
On Sucky Hall Street.
No, that's the different one. So they were telling us they would come to that Sockhill Street in
Yeah.
Glasgow
Right.
in every weekend,
Right.
and then they would do a rally or something like that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah, we went to lots of Iskons in my country.
Okay.
And then recently visited that one, and then the guy told me about this one, and we
Well,
just.
we have a place not far from Kathmandu. I've been there.
Oh yeah, as a Buddha in Kanta.
Yeah. Yeah.
You've been there?
Yeah, I've been
Oh,
there.
nice to hear that.
I've been to Kathmandu. I was there about 10 years ago.
Oh, how long
been
you
there.
stayed?
I just went for a visit.
For the temple or
yeah,
as a?
just for the temple. Yeah.
Yeah,
I went to.
that's very big.
and
It's still.
I went to Pashupatinath,
Oh yeah,
to the Shiva
yeah,
Mandir.
biggest temple.
Yeah. And they wouldn't let me in
Why?
because I'm not a Hindu. They
No
refused.
way.
The Chokidara.
How come is that possible?
The Chokidara said, no, Hindus only. And I said,
Sad to
listen.
hear that.
And I was in a dhoti, right?
Uh-huh.
I had a dhoti, I had the kurta, I had tilak, I had my japamala.
You've got everything, and then.
I had everything. So I said to the guy, listen, this is dhoti, this is a Hindu,
Yep.
kurta, Hindu, japamala, Hindu,
Right.
tilak,
Yeah.
Hindu. So what is not Hindu? So he was confused. So he said, okay, you can go in.
They shouldn't do that. Sad to hear that. Really disgusting.
I was really surprised.
I've never heard that. Loads of people visit Pashupatinath. Like millions of people visit Pashupatinath in a year.
Really?
Never heard. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
said no,
mostly from India.
He said, no, Hindus only.
They shouldn't do that.
Where did you see this, the young boy you spoke to?
Right there.
Or was
So
he here?
we just drove up here,
Yeah,
and then.
because he's doing my starter motor. So I just want to
okay,
ask him.
right.
Ikra? Haribo.
He's calling
How
you,
are
man.
you?
So अहिले चाहिँ भित्र कुरा गर्न जानु भयो होइन त्यहाँ मोटरको लागि के प्रब्लम भइरहेको रहेछ त्यही भएर चाहिँ अहिले बिग्रिया विकेन्डमा एकदमै बिजी हुन्छ अरे अनि त्यसपछि एकदमै म चाहिँ एकदमै डिसअपोइन्ट भएँ होइन यहाँदेखि मान्छेहरू युकेदेखि गएर पशुपतिनाथमा उहाँले चाहिँ धोती कुर्ताहरू सबै तपाईँहरूले क्यामेरा पनि देखिहाल्नुभयो त्यस्तो देख्दा पनि त्यो त्यहाँको गेटमा बस्ने मान्छेहरूले उहाँले कस्तो चौकीदार भन्नु हो अनि त्यो मान्छेले उहाँलाई जान दिएन अरे क्या त्यस्तो गर्नु हुन्थेन नि पछि जान दियो भन्नुभयो त्यही पनि त्यो देख्दा पनि त जोसुकै भयो भने त पशुपतिनाथ भनेर त्यो मान्छेको होइन नि त जोसुकै जान मिल्यो नि त उहाँलाई रोक्नु भयो अरे है सो त्यस्तो काम चाहिँ कसैले गरिरहनु भएको छ भने चाहिँ त्यस्तो नगरिदिनु होला होइन मान्छे यहाँदेखि गएर उनीहरू क्रिस्चियन नै किन नहोस् मन्दिर हो नि हामी जान्छौँ हिन्दू भएर हामी उता चर्चमा जान्छौँ सबै ठाउँमा जान्छौँ हामीलाई कसैले रोक्दैन त हिन्दू हो त आउन मिल्दैन भनेर भन्दैन हामीलाई त अनि हाम्रै धर्ममा चाहिँ किन यस्तो Yeah, it's all right. Right, come on in.
Yeah, and you're so where are you visiting from now?
From Belfast. We are from Glasgow.
From Glasgow.
Yeah, we're on a holiday.
Yeah.
And
I love that you've got a bit of the twang there. The Scottish twang in there. I love it.
What is
It's
it?
a bit of Nepali Scottish, is it? I guess.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. If I speak in normal English, they wouldn't understand.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the problem there. And then I started speaking what they speak,
Yeah.
and then it just become a habit now.
Yeah, it's great. I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. It's brilliant.
But still, I can't understand a lot of words they speak.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh, a thick Scottish accent.
Nice.
Oh my god. I spend a lot of time in Southwest Ireland,
Uh-huh.
and it's similar. You meet these guys. I was sitting with my mom, and there's three men sitting on a bench, old men, like in their, they're in their, I don't know, older than Medora, okay, and they're chatting away, and she looks at me and she said, "So that's the Irish language?" I said, "Mom," I said, "they're speaking English," and she was baffled. She was like, "What?" She was trying really hard to understand. She couldn't pick out a single word.
Yeah, exactly. That's what
Something
happened to
else.
me for a year.
Especially down there, you get these. There's one guy on the island where we are, and when he talks, I have to really concentrate.
Really?
It's really hard to understand what he's saying.
Yeah.
Really hard. Yeah. And I'm around him a fair bit as well.
You just smile and nod. Yeah.
My wife and I will visit him. We walk out, and she turns to me and she says, "What were we talking about?" No idea. It's so hard to understand.
That happened to us so many times. And I don't like to ask them again and again.
Yeah.
They'll be bothered, and
Yeah.
I'll just say,
An evil.
Well, they have this Indian response. It's a bit like this. You don't know if it's yes or no.
Yeah.
So you just have to do that all the time. It's like, okay.
what accent are you speaking at the moment?
What accent?
Yeah.
I'm American.
Oh.
originally. So I'm originally from California.
So how come you're here?
The community many
Yeah.
years ago.
How long you been following Krishna?
Well, I'm more of a good neighbor. I'm not a strict practitioner of the Hare Krishna.
Right.
Although with this guy around, I'm getting myself into trouble in that way.
So you all are from America?
I'm not, no.
Oh, you
I
just said you
I
learned.
was homeschooled, so I got my accent from TV.
Oh.
Yeah.
So he grew up.
Cool.
If you look, you can see some hills over here. He's from the great hill region of Fermanagh,
Yeah. Yeah.
which is not very hilly.
The
Not like
mountains
Nepal.
are from Anna.
The
Yeah.
mountains of Fermanagh.
Come.
And it's a Brahmana superiority thing, you know.
Mhm.
Yeah.
They think the Brahmin is superior rather than the Brahmin being the teacher and kind and humble.
Yeah, it's still in
It's
practice.
like they become this, you know, sort of
Yeah.
I am the Brahmin. You do what I say.
It's just because of lack of education, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lack of understanding.
Yeah, exactly. Basically, they didn't even go to school. They don't know how to practice all the things and that sort of things.
It also makes a big difference if you've traveled.
Yeah, exactly,
So
yeah.
when we travel, and this is the problem with America, is 80% of the people that live there never leave the United States.
Right.
And because it is a vast place,
Yeah.
like India is a vast place, but if you never experience a place where other people are mixed cultures,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
you only know your culture, you become closed to that, and that's
Yeah,
natural.
narrow-minded,
It's-
yeah.
We're tribal.
Yeah.
Humanity is
Yeah.
fairly tribal. You know, we
Yeah.
tend to be connect with those we connect with, and then we don't. Those that are different feel scary.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. Yeah.
Why have you come here?
Just to religion, culture, and then I believe in God.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing that comes in my mind when I see those kinds of things, temples and all.
Yeah.
I don't mind if it's a church or anything like that. I just go. I don't practice those religions, but I don't mind. But people, I've seen Muslim people, they try to push me into that religion. Some people say if you do loads of crimes. One was the guy. I don't know if he was an influence. I was delivering the package and it was at the night time, and he approached me so if you do loads of crimes, it doesn't matter if it's rape, crime, murder, anything. If you join Muslim and started praying, it just go away. You just
Yeah.
watch that.
Which is exactly
Doesn't make any sense.
Christian as well. There's often that's going on. Well, any.
But not in Hindu.
The idea that it's
But I never seen people like Hindu people's advertising Hinduism anywhere in the world,
okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and yeah, that sort of things. I always believe in God.
Yeah. So are you traveling around Ireland? Or just
Northern Ireland.
You just came here, or you're also going to other places in Northern Ireland.
Yeah,
Okay.
we came here on 29th and been to one of the mountains just next to the city, and
The
then
Mourns?
Black Hill Mountain, Black Hill Mountain,
Black Mountain?
so something like that. And then yesterday we've been to the top of the Northern Ireland. I don't know what's it called.
Sleeve Donard? The more?
Carrickay Rope Bridge.
Oh
and-
yeah, that's up in Antrim.
Oh, Tom
And the
Moore.
Mawson Temple,
Near the
Yeah.
Giants
and
Causeway.
it was pouring
exactly,
heavily.
Giants Causeway.
And
Yeah,
then-
that's beautiful there.
This is our third day.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
I just love to explore the places.
good. Yeah.
I take my drone out and fly it over the places and capture it and upload it on YouTube,
Okay. Yeah.
and that sort of things. But today I'm not here to shoot a video, but just
Have a
believe,
visit. Yeah, nice.
faith on God.
Yeah, nice.
Very good.
Very good.
Yeah, I'll take
I'm
you
not
over.
here to shoot a video.
Just to record it. It's just for my for future references.
Yeah.
See when I tell my kids, see this is me when I was your age.
Cool.
Yeah.
Very good.
Very good.
Do you get back to Nepal?
No,
No.
no, it's been 2 years.
Okay.
We've been
Very
stuck
soon.
here.
What's that?
We'll soon.
Soon, you hope to.
Yeah.
Good, good.
We're planning, but सो देखिहाल्नु भयो होइन हामी चाहिँ राम्रो कन्भर्सेसन भयो अब हामी चाहिँ नेक्स्ट भिडियोमा चाहिँ तपाईँहरूलाई त्यो कस्तो छ भनेर देखाउँछौँ सो यदि भन्दा दिस इज स्नफकिन एकदमै मजा आइरहेको छ है यदि भन्दा दिस इज स्नफकिन साइनिङ अफ टुडे टिल देन टेक केयर ड्राइभ सेफ स्टे सेफ गाइस सी यू नेक्स्ट भिडियो बाइ बाइ